Hello, my name is Bill Haley, and this is my 3-minute introduction series into Haley 2024, the movement's government reform ideas. This one's going to be education, in the education sector, and this is specifically about the problems of the current system. I'll get into the reform in another video, and the transition into still another video. I'll even get into higher education in a separate video. This is going to be strictly on K through 12. Now, government collects a lot of taxes, about $1.1 trillion over federal, state, and local. About 45% federal, 45% state, 45% local, and about 10% federal. And every locality has different percentages there. But over 110 million households, that means about $10,000 or so per household is collected in taxes. That's a huge burden. But then only 85% of people get that benefit. 15% choose not to take that benefit, but they choose not to take it because they have to sell their parental rights to government to get that benefit of government paying for their children's education. Now, what do they need? What do they need to sell? Their curriculum, their control over what religious environment they're going to be taught, their children are going to be taught in. There's a whole lot of stuff. So, government's currently saying if you want your child's education paid for by the government, you have to do it in a secular environment controlled by government. Well, a lot of people don't like that. Now, 15% don't like it enough to not take the benefit. That's a huge benefit to give up. I gave it up for many, many years for my children. All my children went through college already. They're done with now. But we need to change the system so people don't have to give up that benefit. Or if they give up that benefit, at least they get out of paying the taxes. So, religious liberty. If you want your child taught in the public school system, they cannot have any light of truth, God's light of truth, shining past that big wall of the separation of church and state, so it doesn't get to the child. That's a huge difference. Going to a Catholic school, Christian school, Jewish school, or the like, is a huge difference in the public school system. Let everybody raise their children the way they want to raise their children. A lot of the public school system is hostile to values, American values, capitalist values, free enterprise values. People, the niche, public interest firms coming in there and special interest firms coming into the education system and trying to push their values, a lot of times very anti-American, a lot of times very anti-capitalist. They are teaching socialism and anti-Americanism. So these are just some of the problems with the current system. And I'm going to talk about the solution in another video. So keep on looking around. Thanks a lot. You can look at my website at haley2024.org.